SMT Nation, we back. Nation, this article about T-Mobile here, I think definitely worth some FaceTime here on the channel. So I'll go ahead and link this in the description. It's from Dano, light reading, link in the description. Also in the description is the real SMT Buy Me a Coffee link. If you want to support your creators directly, that's one way to do it. You can also check out our partner, Mint Mobile, get a great deal on wireless, and you'll be helping out the channel in the process. All right, so we've got this ongoing business development from T-Mobile. They're now a wireline operator. They've got fiber that they sell in Manhattan through the Pilot Fiber company. They're also working with Intrepid Fiber in Pueblo, Colorado, and North Glen, Colorado. And it seems like that partnership is probably something that is going to be, I don't know, I'd say something they'll look more into doing across the country. Finding infrastructure partners in which they can utilize their assets to sell fiber with their brand. All right, now Intrepid Fiber is not a company that you're ever going to hear about. They don't have, their own business with respect to consumer front facing, right? They are a startup. Now, the important thing about Intrepid really is their backing, their global investment firm, Brookfield, which is a major company when it comes to, owning and operating assets. Okay, so I think this company has like $800 billion in assets, so we're talking about big money here. In working with Intrepid, the focus is wholesale open access fiber networks across the country. Now, actually, for Brookfield, I'm pretty sure it's international. Right? It's not just the U.S., but they're looking to expand in the U.S. It's a very large addressable market. All right, China obviously is a big market, so is India, but after that, it's the U.S., right? When it comes to population and you look at developed cities, it makes sense that they're looking at the U.S. as a place for them to really take off. All right, now, with respect to the financial portion of this, obviously Brookfield is the name, but when it comes to consumer brand, it's T-Mobile, right? So it really does make sense for these relationships to be in place. You have a brand that can sell services, and then you have the investors that have the financing to build the networks. Okay, so, obviously Brookfield being an international company, having experience within, owning these types of assets, they're looking to break through this market, and I don't think it should be much of a problem for them. They've got a lot of money and they've got investors, and I think the other side to this is obviously getting involved with the U.S. broadband funding that comes from the government to alleviate some of that networking pressure when it comes to the building. All right, now, with respect to what Brookfield is doing with T-Mobile here, indirectly, I think there's a relationship that's forming there, right? Brookfield has $7 million in fiber assets in the U.S. today, with $5 million operating expenses and $17 million in financing. I expect those numbers to increase annually. And some of the language from Intrepid CEO, we're just embarking on our journey. If they are showing success through the likes of T-Mobile and other partners, who's to say that Brookfield wouldn't sink their teeth in even further with Intrepid and other partnering companies? All right, now it's going to take time, obviously. The conversations we're having about T-Mobile, fiber and other companies with respect to like Brookfield and Intrepid, I mean, these are conversations we're having in 2030, right? When this stuff really starts to catch on. We don't see the network access sharing piece much in the U.S., but I think we're going to be seeing it more. In fact, we're going to be seeing this a lot with respect to joint ventures. All right, T-Mobile might get involved with that. AT&T has with BlackRock, right? And I think it's time we have this conversation now. If T-Mobile is partnering with companies for wireline assets and services, and AT&T, which is a huge fiber builder, they're also partnering and doing joint ventures. Don't you guys think it's time that Verizon got involved? Don't you think it's time that Verizon started to create new projects outside of its standard Fios footprint? Don't you think Verizon would make sense with their One Fiber program, their MCI business, to look at enterprise-grade solutions and fiber to the premise through partnerships and joint ventures? See, the thing that I never understood about U.S. ISPs, they want to do everything on their own. and they don't want anyone else involved in their success. I think that's heavily flawed. I think great businesses quite often find success because they have great partnerships. And the businesses that are involved in that partnership help each other. It's a symbiotic relationship. It's mutualism. Right? It doesn't have to be parasitism. It doesn't have to be, in order to have a good trade, there has to be a loser. Absolutely not. The best business transactions involve two winners. Two or more winners, even. So I think T-Mobile's going about this the right way. I think they're building relationships and partnerships that open the door for more opportunities. And they're learning, right? And I think AT&T was wise, right? They take advantage of all the government opportunities they have with funding, but then also looking at partnerships with huge, massive accounting firms, or I should say investment firms, that just have all these incredible amounts of dollars with investors looking to just leverage their finances. Other companies can take advantage of that funding, and then everybody's winning along the way. So this video, as much as it is about T-Mobile and these Intrepid deals and Brookfield, and it's also about Verizon. I think this is a call to Verizon to maybe start looking at this. Yes, you want to be the fiber owner, but in some places it may not make sense. In some places it may make more sense to partner. Not even just traditional leasing, but to legitimately partner, split the bill, right? But still be an owner. We'll see what happens. I think the pieces will come together. I think Verizon should explore this. What do you guys think? Should Verizon be more like T-Mobile in fiber partnerships? What do you guys think? Sound off in the comments section below. You are the voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard. Like, share, subscribe for more. Turn on the bell notification icon to never miss an upload. Links in the description for all things going on with the channel. Want to become a YouTube member? Get the membership. Hit the join button. It's next to the subscribe with my channel name. Get early access and exclusives not found anywhere else. You can also get those same benefits from the Patreon and a little bit more. That link is in the description. Big shout out to the members and the patrons for supporting productions here on the SMT. Don't forget, you can also support the channel with a coffee. Buy me a coffee, link in the description. And also check out our wireless partner here, mmWave. Save money on your wireless service, and you'll be supporting the channel in the process. Thanks for watching, folks. See you on the next one. Peace.